As Hurricane Matthew bears down on the state of Florida, millions of residents are now in its path. A state of emergency has been declared as the Hurricane Center warned of potentially disastrous impacts for this state and those north of here. Florida's governor gave residents this stern warning about Matthew's impending impact.
This storm's a monster. Matthew is likely to produce devastating impacts from storm surge, extreme winds, and heavy rains along portions of the East Coast tonight. Do not surf, do not be on the beach. Nobody should be on a Florida beach on the East Coast tonight.
What makes Matthew so deadly is its path along Florida's east coast. Historically, hurricanes make direct hits, impacting small areas. This one has the potential to devastate most of the state's coastline before making landfall. With weather systems this big and this powerful, wind, rain and flooding all pose obvious dangers, but something that's often overlooked in situations like this is the storm surge. And forecasters say Hurricane Matthew may bring surges of at least 3 meters across kilometers of Florida's coastline. Despite the warnings, not all residents here have heeded the instructions to leave. Officials say those that ignore evacuation orders are risking their lives.
I talked to my detective captain earlier today and I asked him, do you have body bags? Are you prepared for mass casualties? Because if people do not leave and we get 140-mile-an-hour wind gusts in some of our mobile home places, we are going to have fatalities.
In Georgia and the Carolinas too, preparations and evacuations are underway. Residents here have lived through storms before, but Matthew may deliver a devastating blow.
And my husband grew up here. He remembers a couple evacuations, but nothing ever happened. And to have someone drive by this morning and go, you have to leave, and there's going to be a 20-foot wall of water in your house, it was pretty scary.
The next few hours will be a testing time for Florida residents. Forecasters say no matter what happens, the impact from this hurricane will be deadly.